which, as I've said, is the key number that you need so that you don't pay more taxes than you should be. Kia ora everyone! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Matilda and I live here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Today's video is going to be part 2 of the crash course to Aotearoa, New Zealand. This is for people who want to know what it's like to live here, people who are looking to move here, or people who have already moved here and just need a bit of help settling in. Alrighty, let's begin. Today's topic is taxes. Now, from the outset, this might not seem like one of the first things you would want to know, but it's a lot more important than you realize. Your taxes and the system that you go into will affect your life forever. So it's really important to be aware of them. This video is going to be split up into various parts. I'll put the timestamps here so that if there's a section you're more interested in, you can go straight there. There are 5 main sections that I want to cover today. The first one is income tax. The second one is goods and services tax. The third one is the New Zealand tax system. The fourth one is getting enrolled in the system. And the fifth one is filing tax returns. Okay, so to begin with, income tax. Income tax is the tax on what you earn. The tax that you pay to the government based on the salary that you receive. In New Zealand, it is called PAYE, which stands for pay as you earn. This will be taken out of your salary. If you are employed by someone, they will do this for you. The second one is goods and services tax, so the tax on things that you buy. In Aotearoa, New Zealand, 99% of this is included in the price. It's different to the United States of America in that way. An important point to note is that if you are a new migrant, you may not have to pay tax on your overseas income for the first 4 years after settling in Aotearoa, New Zealand. This means you may only have to pay tax on what you earn within Aotearoa, New Zealand. Let's talk about the New Zealand tax system. Within the New Zealand tax system, there is no inheritance tax, general capital gains tax, local or regional taxes, payroll taxes, social security taxes, or a general healthcare tax. This is by and large an amazing feature of the Aotearoa New Zealand tax system, and it's definitely something that is attractive to overseas people. However, something to note is that if you own property in Aotearoa, New Zealand, you do have to pay rates to your local council. These are typically once a year and can range from $1,000 to $2,000 New Zealand. Now you understand a little bit about the broader New Zealand tax system and what you normally pay. To be enrolled in the New Zealand tax system, you will need an IRD number. An IRD number. This is so that you pay the appropriate amount to the government based on the amount that you earn. An IRD number is your identification number for the tax system. Without this number, you will automatically be paying the highest rate in taxes, whereas with this number, you'll be paying the appropriate amount, which may be less. If you have not yet landed in Aotearoa, New Zealand, there is a much simpler process that you can take. It's called the new arrival process, and it essentially makes your documentation a lot easier to get an IRD number, which, as I've said, is the key number that you need so that you don't pay more taxes than you should be. I will put a link in the description to go through this process, as it'll be much easier. The last thing is that filing your tax return, you can read more about it in the second link in the description and see if this applies to you. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I need to wrap this video up now because I'm gonna run out of space. Comment down below the best and worst thing about your tax system in your country, and I hope you enjoyed it and it was informative and helpful. See you in the next one. Bye!